Hello and welcome to the Hero's Word. I'm Andre, and today I'm going to give you a closer look at two really cool statues from Kotobukiya, the Artifacts line. Now, these are both statues in their new 1/10th scale DC Rebirth line, and I've chosen two of DC's greatest characters to do first. It is Batman in the New 52 costume and his son Robin, Damian Wayne, with Ace the Bat Hound. Whew! Told you I wasn't He-Man, but decided to heft this box in. This is from Diamond, and this is a lot of our individual merchandise. So let's crack into this bad boy, see what we've got. Now, for those of you who don't know, I've been using that term quite a bit. Diamond Comics Distribution is the world's largest comic distribution, and they distribute everything from all the major companies, all the independent companies, merchandise, games, apparel, everything. It's our one-stop source for almost everything pop culture. Yep, that's right, they actually do have one of the only legalized monopolies, but it's really pretty cool because we know where we can get almost 90% of our product. It's not our only distributor, but for anything comic book related, graphic novels, trade paperbacks, and a lot of import merchandise, Diamond is the go-to place for almost all comic shops in North America and possibly globally. So without further ado, let's see what we've got in this box. Again, I used my handy dandy Wolverine knife, and to protect all our product, we use environmentally friendly airbags, which of course we have to cut, deflate before we can recycle. So I'm just gonna pitch those out and see what is down here. All right. Do we have any Nightwing fans in the house? We have got the new DC series. It's made by Kotobukiya, and we have got a very cool looking Nightwing statue, very popular character. And as you can see, this box has no damages. We can see the accessories. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check off our invoice. How many of this particular item were we supposed to receive? Did we have them? Did we have any damages? And then it'll get inputted into the computer for sale tomorrow. Oh yeah, love it or hate it, we've got Star Trek Discovery. Pretty cool that we're actually getting some Starship merchandise. Star Trek always has a loyal fan base. You know, I'm a big Trekkie. Myself can't really get into Discovery, but hey, for the people that like it, we have got the Shenzhou, and it looks pretty cool. Again, box is undamaged, looks pretty cool. I'm gonna make sure that I'm only receiving the right number. And the rest of this whole box is Kotobukiya new Batman vinyl figure. And this one looks pretty cool. It is Batman from the DC Rebirth line. Very nice box, very nice stance. Kotobukiya, the company, does fantastic vinyl statues for an incredible price. They are out there for that mid-range collector. You want to collect a lot of your characters, a lot of your favorite characters, and you can do it. They're affordable, they're a great size, and yeah, fantastic. We've got some artwork right here. So a very, very full box for us. Lots of Batman coming in because, hey, the Dark Knight is almost more popular now than he has ever been. So let's start off with Robin, the Boy Wonder. And like I said, this is Damian Wayne Robin. This is kind of the badass, take no guff Robin. He is trained by the League of Assassins. And as you can see from this packaging, he's got a little bit of a badass pose. He's armed with some bat shurikens, and the package is pretty cool. We've got nice image here, followed by a little bit of art here. Really, really nice, pretty cool clamshell. You don't really see too much, so that's why I'm gonna give you the closer look. And the reason I chose these two is because they go really well together. So instead of cutting, I'm gonna just flip it open from the bottom. There is tape on the top hand, but you know, without needing a knife, you can just pull these guys out. And we're gonna undo the packaging here. I bet you any money I am going to need my knife. Nope, they are not taped down, which is very, very cool. Easy. Ace the Bat Hound first, the Boy Wonder, and these ones do have a base. So let me get this base out and an alternate head for Ace the Bat Hound. Okay, so you do definitely need a knife to get into these little vinyl statues. I'm gonna make sure I cut it nice and slow, keep the box in good condition. Tape on all four sides. All right. It's taped and plastic sealed. All right, so Damian Wayne and his loyal hound, Ace, the Bat Hound. And if you've never read anything with this iteration of Robin, you definitely have to check out the new 52 run called Batman and Robin by Peter Tomasi and Patrick Gleason. One of the best runs of Batman in the past couple of years, and it gives you a really good look at Damian Wayne. So we have Ace the Bat Hound. In this one, we've got his masked head. He is a crime fighter as well. And they do give you an alternate head without that mask. But yeah, I gotta say, the Robin looks really cool. And again, there's so many cool Heroes World connections with this because the artist, this is taken from John Boy Myers' Teen Titans cover, and he's a friend of mine, so it's really cool to see 2D art translated into 3D properties and 3D products, very, very cool. So let me get to Batman and show you guys how that looks. Go right in. All right, so let's first check to see where the tape is. Is there any tape? There we go. Couple pieces of tape there. All right. And the Dark Knight is looking pretty epic in this. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say this is a very Jason Fabok art style. Another local Canadian guy. So pretty cool on that front. So let me rescue that base there. But yeah, the Dark Knight's looking pretty cool. And let's get that base. And the plastic seal again. This one also seems to come with a batarang. There we go, magnets on the feet as this one as well, and you can see the really detailed bat belt that his utility belt changed with under Greg Capullo redesigning the costume. Also the yellow outlined bat symbol on the chest. So check that out. We've got both Batman and his son Damian Wayne looking really, really cool together. The bases do line up exactly. So these two would make an excellent addition to anybody who collects Batman, or if you wanted to start. Great scale, 1/10 scale, very good quality here. Dynamic pieces. The pose on the Robin is, like I said, really, really cool. Batman is there looking grim as always, but a very, very nice piece. Kota Bakuya does great quality, really good value, as well as, you know, just top-notch attention to detail in capturing that artist's vision. So I highly recommend their line. And again, most often you're going to get multiple characters. So these are just a few of the ones in the whole line. If you like other DC characters from Rebirth, I'm sure you're going to see them in a 3D format. So that was our box of merchandise. Showed you how we particularly go very, very deep into making sure our statues are, of course, pristine and not damaged, and showed you a little bit of a take on what we need to do to bag and board. And I know that was probably your favorite part. It's my favorite part, because unboxing those comic books every week, wow, I get first dibs. I get to read them, get to know the story, and do everything. Last, but certainly not least, is probably one of the coolest things that comic book stores for all of you comic collectors and readers. It is called the pull list. And once everything is done for us, meaning bagged and boarded, meaning calculated, did we get the right quantities, meaning called in damages, once everything, all of that is done, all the trade paperbacks are put into the system, we then do our customers pull and hold file. This is where people give us lists of books and we put them aside for them. Now, we're old school, okay? And I'm talking super old school. We do this the old-fashioned way, pen and paper, just like comic books. We want to flip those pages. We want to go through those lists and pull the books for you. So I'm just going to show you. This is our old school confidential pull and hold binder. So we'll just go through, look at all the titles on people's lists and make sure we pull them. Once that is done and we've pulled the stuff, it goes into our pull and hold. Everybody's got a name header and we slot the books in. Once that is done, we are almost finished our whole process of receiving our shipment. But we don't do it all at once all the time, because like I said, it's super cool for us to scrutinize and go through all of the product, but we also want to gush over it too. We're going to talk comics, we're going to flip through, and we're going to spoil some books for each other and get them ready for all of you on Wednesday. So folks, there you have it, a quick look at Comic Book Day preparation, a little behind the scenes of what your local store does for you. This is how we do it at Heroes World. Usually there's a couple other people helping out. John's usually on the computer. I'm pulling up this stuff. Neil's doing the pull and holds over here. Right now in the video, it's just me, but of course I don't do it all the time. Couldn't do it all the time by myself. That's why we've got a great team here at Heroes World. So hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you're checking out your local comic store as well, and maybe you thank them for doing all the hard work that they put in to get new comics ready for you. I'm Andre, and that's the Hero's Word. If you enjoyed this video, check out the two that Uatu the Watcher has selected. Don't forget to subscribe. You'll never miss the latest Hero's Word.